What's up, guys? Welcome back to the TTB stories. It's me, uh, Star, aka Jacob, here with my co-host and also greatest friend, Matt, as Matt.
Hi.
Also with us today, we have a special guest who has just joined the tavern board. He's a great guy. He's been a lot of fun hanging out with and getting to know. We have Pickle Fish, aka Desmond.
Hi. Woo! How you
Welcome,
doing?
welcome,
Thanks for having me
welcome.
on.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
excited to talk to you.
Can't wait.
We
Um,
also, before we can even start, Jacob, we actually have to give you a clap. You did it. You nailed the intro.
Dang it. I'm just that good. Don't worry.
This is my first time, so as far as I'm concerned, that was great. You nailed it.
best
Thank
there,
you. I
best there ever
appreciate
was.
that.
That's what I hear.
Best there ever was.
So yeah, we got it's a little bit different, and that's totally my fault. This isn't Thursday night, as you can tell, because it's Friday morning. But instead of like going through your whole night with us, why don't you just wake up on Friday? Let's start Friday off right.
Oh yeah. Obviously, starting Friday off right means listening to my beautiful voice talk about nerdy shit until what? We're probably gonna do this till like what? 11:30, 12. Who knows?
Forever,
So
maybe.
deal with it. Deal with it.
But yeah, we got some fun things to talk about. Um, I mean, the March of Madness series is going on. Our little mini contest is going on right now. It's been really fun. I've heard a lot of good things from players and GMs who are just enjoying their time. Um, uh, in fact, it's still going on. You got a couple more days. If you got a game in mind, or if you're really eager to play something, you better hop into these last couple games. What else we got going on? Sorry.
Well, we got a couple of cool stuff going on in the server, as well as some cool updates. One of the big things, we have a new logo. Thank you to Victoria for creating the new Tavern Board logo. If you are watching the stream right now, the new Tavern Board logo is plastered in the center of the screen. It is truly a work of art, and I'm very thankful to have found this person to help us make this art, as well as help make my business cards. If you know me, I take the tavern board very seriously. Um, this is my baby, and I hope to bring joy and happiness to all gamers around the world one day. Whether you live in Germany, the U.S., or Haiti, hopefully everyone else, anywhere people can play a virtual tabletop, and that's what we kind of do here. And my with these business cards, hopefully this will open up the door to some new prospects that we have been needing. Um, but yeah, on top of that, we also have a new campaign that I'll be running as well. It's going to be called "The Day in the Life of the PMC." Sadly, the main campaign has been filled. Picklefish here and his brother have actually filled two of those slots. And I'm
I
excited to run it.
apologize.
It's been a long time since I ran a game, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. That's what's up, Ryan. That's my brother, everybody. Um, and let's see here. On top of that, if you are interested, though, still, I'm going to be running one shots around the campaign to kind of throw into a twist of kind of like a mix of stories. If you are interested, let me know. Just know that no matter what, it doesn't matter if you're in the main campaign or not, your character matters, to me at least. And yeah, anyone can make a character. It takes no more than like 20 minutes, and it's very exciting. If Big Dad Energy is out there listening to this right now, he knows. Um, but take it from a person who has created a character. I'm gonna let Pickle. What do you think about the system so far?
Oh man. First off, I just want to say thanks for letting me hop into this campaign in the first place. I've when I was reading your little intro into it, when you posted about it, I've never played anything like it before, so it interested me immediately. And then once we actually got in depth with you showing us the rule book, let's say, I was blown away because the artwork inside of it, amazing. Those schematics looked crazy, and I've never seen anything like that for a tabletop RPG, as far as I'm concerned, because I've only been playing Dungeons and Dragons based TTRPG, and never have I ever expanded outside into something that wasn't so heavily fantasy induced. And once I seen everything that you listed in front of us, even the way of making the characters on the sheet, it was just I was blown away because again, never seen anything like it. Every time I said one thing, you were like, "Nah, we're good. It's gonna be done this way," and I was like, "Oh, okay." It was just I was just blown away by every step of the way, and I just can't wait to actually play it. Like I was so invested into it when we were making the character sheets that when you said, "Hey, if you know an additional person who might want to play," I was like immediately I thought of my brother because I was like, all he loves doing is playing Dungeons and Dragons ever since I got him into it, and he just wants to fill up his whole schedule with campaigns. And so I just thought it'd be great for him to also be a part of because it's something new that a lot of people probably have never been introduced to before, and it's just going to be a great first. And I appreciate being a part of it.
Oh yeah, I'm very happy to have you guys. It's a very simple system. For those who don't know, the fifth system was created by a lovely person. Her name's Bia. She made every single piece of art piece in the Fist Ultra Edition book, which you can also find on Claymore Games page on itch.io, or if you just look up claymoregames.com, I'm sure you can find their book. It's only $20. I recommend it. It is a super simple system. All you need is
Highly.
a six-sided die. That's all you need. And then that's all she wrote. After that, you just need a six-sided die and just a couple of people, two to four, two to six, technically, according to the book, and have at it. It's a very simple system. It's very easy. Your players can die for sure. Very simple, but it's very fun in my opinion, and I'm really excited to be running this campaign. Um, I'm putting in a lot of work with it. Um, but we do have a new on top of my stuff. We do have a new one shots coming out. I'm gonna let Matt take the floor on this one.
Yeah. Just I wanted to make something for new people in the Discord who, there's a lot of campaigns going on right now, so there's not a lot of openings. So I just want to make something like a once a month for brand new people. Maybe it's not the game of your dreams, but at least you're playing something, and hopefully you get to meet some people and build some friends in just a quick little one shot.
Exciting.
Um, it's a fun one. It's a backwards dungeon. It'll make more sense when we run it. But yeah, so
I can,
if there's ever new people, shoot me your information. Let's get you in a game.
can I just add something real quick, Matt?
Yeah, yeah,
I had
yeah,
a question.
yeah.
So, being one person who's never played too many one shots,
hmm
would you say one shots are a great way to get new players into D&D, or would you recommend like into tabletop RPG, or would you recommend introduction adventures?
No, I
Mm,
th- I think one shots are the perfect way to get someone into it. Especially if like you leave them with that itch. Instead of a 4 hour session, you do like a two, and they're like, "Hey, we should do more." And I was like, "Yeah, we could do it every single week, man." I got all of my coworkers in via one shots. So we're all big, tough, grizzly construction workers, and my boss is just mortified when he's like, "Matt, what have you done?" All my tough dudes are nerds now.
Nothing wrong with that. Some of the
Yeah,
toughest dudes are nerds, right?
that's right.
oh
That's
yeah.
right. But other things we got going on. Wild. One of our GMs has a one shot tonight that he still has room at. So if you're free tonight, and you're one of those new people looking to get in the game, go hang out with Wild tonight. He's got some fun stuff cooking. It is our March of Madness, so it's going to be mind melty and it's going to mess with your head. It should leave you confused and scared, and maybe you have to watch Family Guy before you go to bed.
Like
But
Cthulhu vibes?
uh, uh, Wild is our self-proclaimed very mind melty GM. So I'm not. In fact, we can go look at what his game is. That's the best part. It's posted. Um, what has he got? What has he got? Let's see.
Because I hear madness and I'm just thinking madness induced, so I just instantly go towards the Cthulhu mythos or H.P. Lovecraft
That's that.
because
That's what mine was. That's what mine was. It was a blast. I had so much fun. Um,
they
yeah.
sound amazing.
Uh, God of Madness. Okay. Yeah, God of Madness. The madness is seeping down into Cal's peaks. Yep. No, that looks too fun. Go check it out. Go have a fun time. I don't want to spoil everything for
No
people who maybe
spoilers.
aren't. Yeah. I'll keep my mouth shut. Yes, this looks really fun to play. So yeah, if you're free Friday night, why not? Go hang out. Go have a fun time. Meet new people. That wasn't a demand. I'm sorry. um but yeah, we've got there's some fun stuff cooking. If you're brand new to the server and you're wondering how do I even get into games, how do I find these GMs that everyone's talking about, uh, the first thing you want to do is go to the D&D game schedules, um, and whatever day you're free. Maybe you have a weird work schedule, and you're only free Tuesdays. You just pop into the Tuesday category. Look, there's well, one, two, three, four games here. Some of them have been run,
Mhm.
but someone runs stuff on Tuesdays. So yeah, just find the date that works for you. Um, Jump back up to the Welcome Center, and there's a little button that says Game Rolls, and that's our GMs who are hard at work making fun games for you. So find the one you like and go chat with them.
Yeah,
It's as
when I
easy as
first
that.
got put into this Discord server, it's so simple, but it was so confusing at the same time. I could not find game rules to save my life. But once I got into it, I got it. So I hope
Yeah.
everybody else finds it easier than I did.
No, it's actually been an Thankfully, we have an amazing technical engineer in the server named Kaze, who helps fix those problems. Whenever we have a new GM, we always forget to add a new tab. So whenever they're about to run a game, everyone's like, "How do I get into their game? I can't. There's not a tab." And then it hits us, and we're like, "Oh fuck, we gotta go ask Kaze to fix it." Every time. But
But I
shout out
love
Kaze.
him.
Love you, bud.
Yeah,
Thank you for
shout
being
out,
the
yeah,
way you are.
That's right.
an IT guy for TTRPG. The tavern's own IT guy. That's amazing.
That's right.
We are still looking for more engineers for the time board too. Especially since in the near future actually, we're going to be opening up a website.
Woo!
Yep. And once we open it up, I'm going to be needing engineers just to keep maintenance going on. Don't want anything to crash or any viruses to be picked up through it. So
Um,
important.
Speaking of technical issues, did we ever find out if at zero has a tab?
He does.
Okay,
He
okay,
does. It's always been there. It
okay,
just
okay.
says 0.
Oh, I gotcha. That's the confusion. Okay, sweet. I wanted to make sure. I just saw that message, or I just remembered it. I was unable to assist last night.
Yeah. Thankfully, Kaze sent me a text. He's like, "Here it is," and he sends me a screenshot of it. I was like, "Ah, thank you."
uh,
um. Yeah. We have a really good staff. Shout out to my awesome staff. Besides Matt, who's okay. We have
mildly okay.
mildly okay. Um, we also have here, if you're ever curious about who our staff members are, our GM assistance team is led by DM Matt, yours truly here, who I trust inexplicably. He's part of our admins, and he's more than proven himself to be trustworthy and just a part of the community and as a whole. On top of his team, behind him on his team would be Kier, Kit, Sleep Mage, who comes out every now and then. Kaze. Am I missing anyone after that?
Unofficially, but I mean, we can announce more people uh, when we're able to add more people. We also Kaze wise has we have Doc who is always willing to help. Um, so we kind of extend a hand to Doc as well.
Shout out Doc Grimley.
Doc's the man.
Also a great GM. Also a great GM.
That's right.
I, to this motherfucking day, I want to play in a campaign of his, but they always get filled, and I can't stand it. I love all of our players, sure, and I know it sucks because I have to give space to players, but he is such a fun GM. I would kill to be in one of his campaigns. It is. I had such a good time during his winter one shot. As much as like he thinks it didn't go great, I thought I saw 1,000 like potential like potentiality for that campaign was through the roof. It was that good. He homebrewed races to fit with the story, and it was just phenomenal. Um, Shout out Doc Grimley, a great GM.
That's right. We also have an events manager who is doing an awesome job.
Sir,
Terps, just crushing it, putting things out there, and really making sure that he's a part of like every little game. I know I've only participated in one of the events, and I had to call off one of the nights just because we had some issues with like players being there not like able to make it on time, and he was even there sitting in on us just chatting. So no,
Wow.
he's the man.
Yeah, he seems like a really cool guy.
I would recommend getting to know him. He's a solid dude. When I first met him, he's one of those people that if I was to give a challenge to, I would actually expect good things from. If you give him a challenge, if you egg that motherfucker on, he will he will take it personally. I told him once that I want he created a system that is now in the server. Not a system, but a game. It's called the Abominations. But originally, the Abominations was supposed to be a 24-hour campaign.
Like our continuous 24-hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can dig it.
Quick question for the GMs, real quick. Um, does does this podcast is this podcast outside of Discord at all? Because I would love to tune in when I'm not here.
Yeah, it's on Twitch.
Yep, it's on Twitch and
It's
it's
on
on
Twitch.
YouTube as well.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
gonna definitely subscribe.
Hey, that's what we like to hear, man. Tell all your
That's
friends.
awesome.
Yeah, man,
Yeah, tell all your
that's
friends.
awesome. Yeah,
Everybody.
no, I definitely will. One of my friends actually just asked me, was like, "Let me know when it's live," and I was like, "It's live, baby. I just don't know where it is."
So if you go into the server, and you go to the Twitch links and streams,
I
we
see it.
actually ping every time that we do go live.
Wow, look at that. Okay, awesome. I'm going to send him this. Sorry for interrupting.
Hey,
No,
you're
you're
fine, man.
good. You're good. And look at that. You can. I almost said something hilarious. You can see your own picture. Definitely not your own pickle. That would have been a real mishap of words there, huh?
Right.
Uh,
Just logs off really quickly.
just he's out. I'm done. That was my night. Thank you. Um, I want to know why Star why your brother doesn't want to give us your most embarrassing stories.
Oh,
How's
bro, I was a nightmare of a child, bro. I was, my
he's like going
embarrassing
through
stories.
legally like actually none of these.
Listen, my brother, I love him to death, and me and him both agree. Like, if we were on a deserted island, we'd want each other there. But we both know, growing up, I was a bit different. Well, not different in the sense of like I'm just that guy. No, I was nerdy. I was a dork for sure. I played sports. I did water polo, enjoyed it. But was I strange? Absolutely. Was I weird? Fuck yeah. um, growing up was weird, especially in high school with my siblings only being a year younger than me. Um, so Ryan definitely saw me growing up. Um, embarrassing stories. I don't know. There
We
was.
we went through a couple of them. Like what, a month ago?
I don't think those were embarrassing. I think those were like, what was it called? What was that?
Oh,
What was that?
what did we call that segment? Because that was so fun.
Oh
Um,
God, it was. Oh, we have to do it again. We have to. What was it called though? I'm pretty sure Jinxie knows, but it was like, what was? Oh, fuck.
it was like your most um, oh, like the moments. Nope, it's gone from my brain. Um,
It's gone from my brain. It was not like one of your brain dead moments, but it was one of your.
so the first one I did was when I sent fake flowers to a girl who like went, "Why did you send me flowers?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then I left the roller rink, and
Why not?
it like sums up exactly what it is, but I can't remember what we called it.
God damn it! I totally forgot what that was called. Here,
Oh,
let me message her and see if she gets back to me.
what a flop. That was fun though. It was really fun to just make fun of ourselves online. Um, but yeah, Pickle, I totally forgot that you were in my game, the one shot we're gonna
Yeah,
run.
mother. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
gonna be
tell you, man.
awesome.
It may not seem like well much, but you know, being a part-time worker slash stay-at-home dad is has its perks in some areas.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Yeah, I try to divvy out all my time to my kids when I can, but I take advantage of when they're at school, so
Yeah.
try to
Yeah.
do as much as I can in
Makes
between.
Hmm. Yeah, I've got a couple kiddos of my own, and in fact, daddy daughter dance tonight. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, man, when I heard about that yesterday, I was like, good for him, man. He
Yeah.
probably is looking so forward to that, and he's not gonna let nothing stop that daddy-daughter dance from happening. And I know the
No,
feels because I just had mine with my daughter like last month. It was nice.
it's awesome. It's a fun time. I was just telling Jacob before we started, uh, she does like she's at the age where she has like friends now, and so I'm a little worried when we go there. She's just gonna be like, "Thanks for the ride, Dad," and I'll
Yeah,
be like,
bye.
all right, cool. I'll be dad vibing
It's all
back
right.
here."
Just slow dancing by yourself. Nothing
That's
wrong with
right.
that.
That's right. But she's a sweetheart.
She'll come over.
Yeah, she'll come check on me. Yeah, all the good stuff.
That's
Uh,
sweet.
yeah. Um.
Dreading those days. I already dreaded the other day when she's starting to mention this boy is her boyfriend. I'm like, you mean friend as a
Oh.
boy, right? Little girl,
Oh.
you're only 6 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. My daughter, when she leaves like the after school program, this one boy, the very particular boy, goes and gives her like a 5 second long hug, and I'm like, "Hey, what's that about?"
Hey, what's
What's
that
you
about?
you knocked that off.
trying to, trying to steal your princess away from you?
That's right. That's right.
I could see Matt being like, you know, boys have cooties,
They do
right?
have cooties. It's not the girls. It's boys have cooties. You guys don't
That's right.
remember having to get the cooties off the cootie
Yeah,
shot?
circle, circle, dot, dot. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When I was a
Cootie
child,
shots galore.
when I was a kid, right? When I was in elementary school, I was very weird. That never stopped. That never stopped. So I didn't have a lot of friends in elementary school. I had like two, two.
Listen, two friends in my book, that's a lot of friends. It's hard to find good people these days.
Oh man, still is, still is. Oh man, hope they're doing okay. I knew this dude named Aiden Hewitt. I don't know if how he's. I know
you
he's doing okay.
did you just go
I haven't
full
heard from.
name? You went
Oh
legal
yeah.
name just now. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Government.
He's fine. If he if he cared that much, he's an interesting fella to say the least. He was always a little bit too gung ho, and that would get him into like injuries.
Leroy Jenkins style.
Yeah, exactly. But he was a good friend. You know, he was a solid dude, and he stopped some kids from bullying me when I was a kid.
Oh,
But
respect.
what sucked was at some point he actually moved, and I was like, "Fuck."
I don't feel safe anymore.
No, that's like a movie. That's literally like a like a little kid comedy movie.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I
Yeah.
yeah, man. I had some bullies. I was my dad was a college athlete. My mom pretended she was. And I was like this weird string armed little kid. So I kind of got picked on when I was little. And I was really good at tetherball because I had these super mega long arms. And my
Oh
childhood
god,
bully,
tetherball.
tetherball's the best, dude. But
Tetherball, bro. I remember that shit.
I realized
Kids
just
will never
one
know what
day
that is now.
that tetherball is just a weapon on a stick, and I was like, I don't have bullies
That's a fact.
if I'm playing tetherball. And so like they would come around, I'll just swing it and be like, yeah, step in the circle with
Yeah,
me, man.
yeah. It's like Neji's 8 trigrams.
Yeah.
You're in the zone.
Yeah. Oh.
We used to when I was a kid, we had this thing where it was a game. And I don't know if you guys have ever played it. It's called Backstop. Did you guys ever play that game?
Backstop.
Backstop.
Yeah. So you know those big ass fences that schools usually have for like baseball or like softball or like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um,
Yes, sir.
yeah, but like in elementary school they're much smaller because it's not like a serious thing. It's for kids like of the smaller age.
It just looked giant to you.
Yeah, they just look big as fuck to you when you're a kid, but like as you get older, you're like, damn, this was actually like barely like covering anything.
So
Um,
minute.
so what happened was the essence of the game was that you needed to make sure that your opponent didn't kick a ball to the front of the gate. So if it touches the front of the gate, the person's still in. But if they miss the gate or if they kick the back of the backstop, they lose. So what ended up happening, so what you would try and do was you would try to hit those corners, and the corners were these big ass metal poles, and once you kick that corner, you don't know if that ball is ricocheting right back at you at fucking full speed, and it hurt. Sometimes you got slammed in the face because you'd kick it like normally, but for some reason hitting that pole, the ball just was like, all right, time to fuck a kid up. That was it. Or if you were so good at the game, you kicked the ball, hit the pole, and it went so far off that unless you were the most skilled soccer player on earth, you were not kicking that fucking corner shot ever. And then you were out. Now, I sucked at this game. Terrible. I have no soccer skills whatsoever. Some bullies definitely let me know, especially and I used to get soccer balls kicked at me.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, it was not a fun time playing backstop back in the day.
It reminds me of so there was a game with with a handball you would play back in my day, early 90s. No lie, it was called Red Butt. And the whole point of the game
Oh,
was
I
to
remember Red
run
Butt.
to the Yeah, oh man, that's so awesome. I didn't know if I was the only weirdo who played
Oh
it with
my
my friends
gosh.
or what.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go
But
for it. But that's awesome.
Red Butt was just one of those games where you had to run to the wall faster
Oh,
than the guy with the handball can launch it at you
Mm-hmm.
and specifically aims for your butt.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. No,
And
we
it was just a great time. Great
did your
time.
did your school have like one of those giant cinder block like little places to play handball at?
No, so we would have to my school didn't really have the handball courts or anything like that. What we had to do was just play up against the school wall on like for outside in the recess area. So we would just be it would be the same wall we'd play Red Rover on or Rainbow, whatever.
Right.
All those different games where you're running and chasing each other. But
I
Red Butt was always just one that people just wanted to play because they got to let out some fury on somebody.
yeah.
Oh my god. So you do know that game did transcend time and it's still active today, right?
No
Yes.
way.
It's
I had
called
Yes.
no
it
idea.
has a new name and it's called Suicide.
Oh.
No
Th-
way.
Yeah,
That
it took
sounds,
on a much worse name,
I
that
but
sounds scary.
that's what we called it when I played it against the fucking wall. My house had a fucking weird wall that was just hurt like it was like it curved down, but for some reason that made it all the better because it made it easier for people to try and get people out. Um, and
mhm,
it's
mhm.
just I don't know, something about it fueled anger. But um yeah, it was a very it's a very tough game, especially since like a lot of kids ended up hanging out at my house just to play that game.
uh when we played it, I grew up kind of near Seattle, so like rain all the time. So our basketball, like our outdoor basketball courts had this like big concrete or not concrete, big metal covering that was like supported by like beams that were on the outside and in the middle because it was like a huge court. It had like two or three courts or something like that on it. So when we played Red Butt, every now and then you would like kind of drift away from the kids playing basketball and you like find yourself in this middle gap right next to the big iron rods in the middle of the thing. And every like once a week some kid would go take off and just bam face first right into that big iron rod. And it was like, oh great, now we can't play Red Butt for 2 weeks because we got in trouble because Jim got hurt.
I remember I played baseball when I was very young, and one of the biggest reasons why I even got into this was to practice fielding ground balls.
Yeah. Yeah,
What
hit
was
the
it?
wall, let it roll towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and then I started practicing with baseballs, and it was got scary. And then it got scary.
So, I'm
uh
gonna upgrade now to these harder balls.
yeah.
They're called softballs, but yeah, nothing soft about them.
No. I did a similar thing in my basement as a kid. I was a really bad pitcher, so I went to the end of my basement and I threw these baseballs at my couch, and I knew it was a strike if I hit it like right in the middle. Well, one day I fully missed and the baseball went in the wall. And I
Mm.
I covered it up for months because I moved a picture and covered up the hole. And when my dad found out, my mom gave me a licking and yelled at me, and then my dad was like, "Yeah, pretty good idea though, moving the picture." I was like, "Thanks, Dad.
You can always
Thanks,
count
Dad."
on Dad.
Yeah.
No, I've always been a bad liar, and I've always been bad at hiding things. That's one thing as a GM you'll learn. Unless I have my beautiful fiance sitting there being like, "You fucked this up," like I'm probably really bad at hiding things. I'm a terrible liar. That's why I try to not lie most of the time.
Just see it
Um,
on your face, huh?
oh yeah, no, like because of that, I'm brutally honest, and it's actually worked out for my job in like the real life. But here, I feel like in in D&D, sometimes being brutally honest does get me in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Matt could tell you about that. It has not benefited me in the past from being brutally honest to people.
Hey, man. Sometimes it's good. Uh, sometimes it's okay to bend the truth.
Hey,
Just
listen,
not
honesty hurts sometimes, but
it.
it, sometimes the truth hurts. You know what
Have
I mean? It
have
is
have
what
you
it is.
seen Sinners?
Oh
Oh,
fuck
love that
yeah,
movie.
Yeah,
My
God yeah.
wife loves that movie too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why he had to lie to Dad because honesty hurts. So he's like, "I'll lie to you, man." Great movie. I want to live in that world. It's so scary. It's
Oh
What?
so
man.
like
On the road.
I want to like answer every delivery with like I'm not allowing you in my house. And he's like, ah, you got me again. All right,
Yeah,
I'll try the
literally.
neighbor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
Well,
great.
in the merry month of May.
Where's Patty? Where's Patty? We need Patty.
We were singing that the other day.
Yeah. Great guy. Great
What?
guy.
Does
He's
Patty make space monkeys?
Oh, have you watched SAS Rogue Heroes?
No.
Oh man, you're missing it. Patty Main is a real person, by the way. He was a Irishman. Um, so here we go. Real quick history lesson. I'll make it quick. During World War II, the SAS, the Special Airtime Service, was formed as a form of shock troopers, which, according to the U.S., was like the worst thing ever. When the U.S. sent out paramilitary, they all died. They always died, or like they did some damage, but not enough to actually matter. Because the U.S. was influenced by this group, which was this Special Airtime Service. In Egypt, they were the main reason that the British forces were able to take Egypt and then move into Italy and then take Italy, because they would be parachuted behind enemy lines and they would deal as much damage as they could. They were just that good. Um, but the unofficial commander of the SAS was a man named Patty Main, who was known to be a madman.
Not Patty Mayonnaise from Doug?
No, no, not Patty Mayonnaise. Patty
Okay.
Main.
Not
Because
him.
I could see her parachuting in and just going wild,
No, dude, I loved. If you do have time, SAS Rogue Heroes, brilliant watch. It's really good.
Sure. I can dig it. Um, hey Pickle, while we have you captured right now,
Yeah,
I got some questions for you.
yeah, brother.
How'd you find us? What was your
How did I
path?
find you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have been hosting a Saturday night campaign from January, like mid-January, and then it just ended maybe like in the first week of March.
Okay.
And so with that itch of wanting to keep playing, I put out and this was before the campaign actually ended, but I wanted to play more. Yeah, see, Zolo, he's right there watching right now in chat. He was a part of the campaign. We they ruined a lot. They messed up a lot of my story, and I'm not mad at them. It's what comes with the perks, you know? It's what
Yeah.
comes with the field. So as a DM, you gotta adapt to survive in this environment where and as my first time ever DMing a campaign, maybe I went a little too hard and put more eggs in my basket than I should have because I had a campaign of like 7 people for my first trial, and
Oh,
error, and
Oh,
it
oof.
it
We,
was
we
still nice, but the only thing that helped it was that there was a lot of newcomers. Like, we were all brand newcomers. We're all new players. So, since everybody wanted to play though, including me, nobody was really wanting to take that chance to try to become a DM. So
mm-hmm.
I just took the initiative, and so I just tried to do as much information digging as I could about how to be a great DM, and then you just find out that in the end of the day, the Dungeons and Dragons rules are the rules, but then at the end they say, "But the DM gets to ultimately decide what he wants to do." I'm like, "Well, that just throws everything out of the window. Like, everything that you just made me read all went out the door." 'Cause somebody can be like,
well,
"I do this," and I'm just like, "Eh,
Uh-oh.
so
We have a request.
oh,
Uh Ray's op character. What's
OP
this?
character.
oh."
Oh, Pete, that was
So
dumb.
OP character, yeah, so
Hey,
without
hey,
so
I am
Ray
so hungover.
Ray
Give me a
was a
break.
longtime player, for D&D. He was the only player in there who has actually played, multiple games, besides, another friend, Carlos, but, Ray was really into D&D. So when he got into the campaign and everything, I didn't realize he homebrewed a character. So this guy was swinging for, like,
Sup, Black
like
Leg? That's your brother,
2D.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's my brother. I sent him the link.
Let's go.
I was like trying to get as many people in here. And Zolo, that's my cousin. Technically, is my wife's cousin, but I call him my cousin. But he's a computer engineer, and I told him to hop in here.
Sup,
Does he
cuz.
want to join the server? Does he want to join the server?
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Oh, well,
We're just talking
that's
about.
why that's why I told him to join the Twitch to see like how he likes everything, if he likes what he's hearing and everything. Because that campaign we just finished, that was his first ever campaign, you know. But he's everybody that played that campaign, everybody got so heavily involved in D&D, and that's why I love tabletop so much because it's not just about you playing a game, but like you're literally playing the game. Like your imagination comes into the world now. You know, like this is
Yeah,
you physically get to test your patience and what you can and can't do with or without your party, you know, and it
right.
really makes you think. So I found you guys because I put out a poster board one day on Facebook and was like, hey, I want to run a homebrew campaign of my own story. So it was my own lore and everything, but it was still 2024 5e mechanics. So I had a few people respond and it was awesome. But then I was contacted by Jacob Starr, through
Sup.
Facebook, and he was telling me I can pull up the Facebook message too. I still got it. It was so sweet. But
He's got the
he
receipts.
told me that he was like, you know, I have a lot going on my plate right now. I'd play if I could, but let me extend this out to you. If you ever do want to play other games or host games as a DM or just a player, let me know. And I have this great loving community of tabletop players who would accept me with open arms as long as I, you know, kept it cool and cordial. I answered all the questions I possibly could, and it did take me a minute to get back to Jacob because I was on vacation and I just didn't want to answer anything without reading everything properly and like actually diving into it. But I'm happy I did end up responding to him when he texted me again and was like, "Hey, so were you gonna join?" I was like, "Yes, sorry, like I definitely was. I just wanted to give my complete undivided attention." So all of this started because I was just hungry for battle. I found, or I should say, Star found me, and I'm just very thankful for being here.
That's
Don't
awesome,
worry, I'm a
man.
Because
god.
Yeah.
because of this, it's
Everyone knows
cool.
I'm a god among men. Don't worry.
What's a man to a god, you know? What's a king to a god,
Exactly.
sorry.
Oh, the
That's
Kanye
awesome.
West lyrics.
I think I think a lot of us start out that same way where it's like everyone kind of wants to do it, but no one knows how to like make it happen, and so someone just has to step in and do it. So that's cool, and I'm glad you found us. I'm glad you're here, man. It's I had a weird goofy path. I tore my hamstring, and I'm a construction worker, so I had to be at home for 2 weeks, and I was like, I'm bored. it's I think I just like ran across one of the posts about the tavern board, and I was like, tell me about it. and
Tell me about it. Yeah,
and
no,
I,
it's you guys have a really cool, tight, like, community inside of the tavern board, and, you know, everybody's very welcoming and very helpful when it comes to things, and very communicative. Like, is that a word? Did I say that right?
it is, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And if not, I don't know
But
words. I make them up.
I
yeah,
do make words up on the fly.
I just think, yeah, you know, who cares? There's a flazzle. Sound like a Sim character every now and then.
Rap, 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 rap.
Yeah,
Um,
literally.
hey Jacob, we could maybe add one more guest right now.
Of course.
Big Dad Energy, the man, the myth, the legend. He's just chilling right now. You want to send him an invite real quick?
Fuck yeah. Give me a second. Well,
Uh,
in the merry month of May.
this motherfucker. Uh,
To read the glory where I was born.
uh, I've been playing with Big Dad
Those days.
Energy or Ian for so long. He's one of my favorite dudes. You'll have to make fun of him as much as you can, Pickle, when he gets in.
I
Um,
got you.
Big Dad Energy has to be one of the most beastie GMs I've ever met in my life. I only got to play a couple of games, but it will forever be engraved into my brain. The amount of fun I had playing with him. Ian is by far one of the most talented GMs I do know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit, you joined.
I said, my goodness, this is such a
This is
such a
from the god
high.
of. Oh, I know him.
Oh, I know
I said
him.
big
Yeah.
dead energy, otherwise today known as big sick energy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
so I got back from the doctors and he goes, you know that infection you had a couple weeks ago we gave you antibiotics for? And I was like, yeah. He was like, we didn't get it all and now it's stronger.
Oh man, it's blighted.
You gotta take zinc pills, brother.
Just fire. Cure me with fire at this point, you know?
Nope, this is Big Dead Energy. A swell guy. He's dying a little bit, but he'll be okay. Big Dead Energy is is a good friend of Matt's. I met Ian through Matt because Matt just knows cool people apparently.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I met Ray Lewis once. That was cool.
That's pretty cool.
It was terrifying because I was hitting on one of his relatives, like a niece or something, and he just goes, "That's my niece," and I was like, "My bad. I know when to leave. This is a fellowship of Christian athletes, but you don't look very Christian at the moment, so I will leave."
You don't look like you're thinking Christ-like things, sir.
Yeah.
I say that's violence. I can see violence in those eyes.
Matt, you guys ready for this?
Ready?
We know Patty. You know Patty, right? In the server.
Yes.
Apparently, me and him had a conversation. We were talking about music, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I went to Ozfest, Meets Knotfest in California, the last one, like the last concert, the last tour." And he was like, "I was there." I was like, "Huh?
What?
You
That's
were
cool.
there?"
That's cool.
We were like in proximity of each other for a hot minute. And he was like, "Yeah."
That's crazy.
Oh god.
Ozfest, that takes me back. I actually went to an Ozfest. I was in high school though, so this is like 20 years ago.
No, exactly same. That's what I did. I was still in high school when I went to Ozfest.
Yeah, it was because I went to the one in Toronto, with being Canadian and all that.
That's
And
fire.
it was one of the most brutal concert setups I've ever seen because there's a big concert venue in Toronto called the Docks, very creatively named because it is in the Docks.
That's fire.
Except Ozfest was so big. What they had actually done is they just put like a gigantic fence around the entire parking lot for it, and like you know the phenomenon when you're outside in the middle of August and the sun beats down on the black pavement all day.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yes.
it was
That was
savage.
2015 World Warped Tour.
God, don't even get me started. So, like, imagine Ozfest, right? But like, let's just mix in Slipknot and
Oh,
let's see how far that could go. It was.
Yeah,
I love
Slipknot
Slipknot.
was there when I went too. It was great. Yeah.
I love Slipknot. To this day, they're still one of my favorite bands.
Man, so
Me and my dad
amazing.
had a great time. It was just me and my dad. My mom, shout out, mom.
Shout out, mom.
Did not want to see Slipknot for some reason.
No, my mom was the one who bought the ticket. She just didn't have time to go. My mom is a big metalhead as well. My mom, my mom. So the only people in my family who don't like rock music is actually my younger siblings, which my brother might be watching right now. So he's. I'm gonna talk shit right now. But then again, my little brother did introduce me to some good music. R.I.P. Juice World.
Say, out him and his music tastes.
I did start falling in love with a little bit more modern stuff, especially since getting into more modern rap started getting me into more modern rock, as well as branching out and trying different things. And it did lead me to find this new band called Our Last Night. If
Oh
anybody,
man, you've never heard of? Oh man, you just found out about them? They're
no,
so awesome,
I
bro.
found out about them when I was younger.
Oh yeah. Oh
much
man, so
younger.
good.
And to this
So
day, they're
good.
still my number one band.
My wife photographed them one of their first shows ever.
They're done. They're done touring, sadly.
Yeah, no, they mainly just do covers now.
Yeah, and it just sucks because they used to make such beautiful music. The
Oh
band,
yeah.
if anyone's curious, the band has two lead singers. One of them is a heavy metal vocalist, and the other one has the
Right.
voice of an angel.
Twin
Seriously,
brothers. Oh wait, were they twin brothers? I know they're
they're not twin
brothers.
brothers. They're just good friends.
Oh, I thought they were brothers.
No, but like genuinely, like the Our Last Night is by far one of my favorite bands to this date. If I could ever see them in concert, I would give my soul. Um, I would sell. Uh, I would sell my sister to go to this damn fucking concert. I love my sister to death, but Our Last Night comes first. Um,
Sunrise. That was one of my favorite
So
songs.
dude, Sunrise is a classic. Uh, what the
I'm
fuck?
curious about something Pickle. I'm curious about something Pickle was talking about earlier, and it
Oh
was
man.
you were talking about you were talking about like you were running a campaign and you had a player who like you didn't realize it was a homebrew class they put in.
Yeah.
Did they make a reasonable homebrew, or was it just like over the top
Oh
broken
man,
powerful?
it was so bad. I was like, why is he hitting so hard? Like this guy could basically one tap somebody if he wasn't missing, he would have been one tapping. Cause I don't know why he was doing 2d6 plus 8. It was crazy. And
That's that,
yeah,
that's why
see,
as soon as a
Blackleg
player
knows
says
because
like, "Oh, I've
Blackleg was a part of that campaign, and right, he was over the top broken. He did not tell nobody what he was doing, and I'm
You
just
said
like,
plus
compared to
eight?
everybody else's hits, this thing is crazy. He still does it. Yes, he still does do it. We gotta catch him. I gotta look at his character sheet on D&D Beyond without him looking, or without him knowing I'm looking at it, so I can message him on the side and be like, "Hey,
I've
man, this gotta go."
I've yet to meet a player like maybe some DMs have homebrewed classes that are reasonable, but I have yet to meet a player who comes to me with their own homebrew class where you read it and go like, "Oh, so you're essentially as powerful as an entire party of D&D players in one guy."
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was broken. He was
Speaking
broken,
of,
and then he had um just I don't even know if the moves were real or not, but he had this one ability called Storm Rend, and it was just so over the top broken because it
bro had
was
combo moves.
yeah, oh
Down,
my
down,
god,
left, right.
and then he had Grays that would also deal this massive amount of it was like 7 Grays damage each time, even if he missed. Yeah, see, Vince, Blackleg said it. One hit deals damage, then stacks to more damage, which stacks to more
Is
damage,
this
and that's
5e
literally what kept
rules that you're
happening.
doing?
I was like, no way, no way. But it was my first time, and I was new to the whole homebrew aspect, so
You
he
know,
definitely took advantage.
it's like when people try to make up a fake name.
Like when people try to make up a fake what?
Oh yeah. It's like when people try to make a fake name for themselves. They can never help themselves and make it something reasonable, and that's how you know it's nonsense.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, I hear that.
Speaking of homebrew classes, though,
Like
so
when people try
here
to
at the
make a
tavern
fake
board,
name for themselves, they can never make just a normal gun or something like that, you know?
so fun fact, here at the tavern board, we do create homebrew classes,
Hmm?
and they're not broken. They're just
They're
fun to play
reasonable.
with. Huh?
I said they're reasonable.
Yes, they are reasonable. And if you ever watch our one of our Thursday campaigns, which should be happening next week, that we live stream here on Twitch, one of the characters, Rolo, uses a homebrew class created here by the server called the Rolling Death.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm,
it was a character creation inspired from a past campaign that I wrote, and I was like, man, I really want like an armadillo death god. I got
Reminds me
high all
of
the time.
the Elden Ring realm.
Yeah.
The sheeps in Elden Ring that just roll with the electricity on them. That's all I can imagine.
I've actually never Elden Ringed. I'm unringed.
No.
I know it.
Goodness.
Cause I'm old and having to get good at a game is just sounds horrible.
Oh yeah. Soulsborne
difficult.
games are all about getting good.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
I never got into it.
Why does your
I remember
player sound so familiar to me, Pickle? There was a guy named Godric that I knew that did the exact same shit.
I had a player in one
Oh,
of my
what? Just
campaigns.
run around with the electric ram ability?
No, with like a homebrew character with a homebrew sword, and the sword was inspired by Bleach, but it was actually a broken ass piece of shit that could defy time and space.
Oh,
But it
that's
also
bad.
dealt fire, electric, thunder, force, and like
Oh my god.
and cold damage all at the exact same time when you get struck. So you're getting hit
It's
with
a
like 100
fucking
points of damage, and I'm like, what the fuck?
So he had the avatar of swords. He just
Essentially.
master of all
Basically,
elements.
Yeah. I had a player come to me with a homebrew class that he made up. Now keep in mind this is 5e rules, and this guy wanted to be a wizard because this particular person I have never seen them play anything but wizard in a D&D campaign. But his class, he wanted it to be based on the Uchiha clan from Naruto, right?
I
Okay.
love that.
So at level 3, he had abilities written for the Mangyeko. So he had an ability that
Mangekyo
as
Sharingan.
as a bonus action, if the enemy didn't pass a wisdom save DC 18, they were stunned until his character decided to drop concentration on it.
What?
Um,
DC 18.
he
DC-18 is
no,
crazy.
Oof.
at level 3, and then his other ability that he wanted was Amaterasu, where
Oh,
essentially it was the same as casting fireball, but he wanted it as a bonus action, and because it was an ability, not a spell, he could like cast a spell with his action and then throw a fireball.
still.
And
You
Yeah.
know
but
what's crazy?
also
Damn.
his ability had no cap on it. Like there was no you can do this once per long rest. It didn't take spell slots, nothing. It was just like
Right.
You
It was
know,
every
just
turn
it
I
was
can
just
cast
a bonus
fireball for
action
free.
ability.
Yes,
I
he
could
wanted.
I
Like
could easily
like
make Amaterasu a usable effect. Imagine like some because Amaterasu is supposedly this undying flame, unless
Yeah,
yeah.
extinguished by the user.
yeah.
So imagine like to make
Which
it
is
fair, I
concentration.
would make it like an area of like let's just say because it can have a wide range, we'll say 40 feet, right? It'll be an area of effect, and the damage will be 1d6, but it'll last until the user distinguishes it.
Mm.
Is
But
So
it
that
it
should
would
like
make
also
it
breaking
fair.
concentration?
If
do
you if
something to the player because Amaterasu, like Sasuke, almost went fucking blind from playing with himself too much.
ex- exactly, and
What?
it should affect you.
So like
I'm
Well,
after
sorry.
like three
What are you guys watching?
after like
I'm
3
kidding.
uses.
Well, in our it's an ability that comes from the character's eyeballs in the anime, right? And
Yeah,
like
from the Sharingan.
every time he used it, the character would like wince and get a migraine and start bleeding from his eye. So like,
Yeah.
my player was like, I want to be able to use this every turn. And I was like, but in the anime, it has a serious drawback on the character to
Yeah,
use
that
it. So
recoil is crazy.
yeah,
Right.
it's like, so why is your
Hey guys,
5e equivalent
go
of it?
check
I can just spam this for free, you know?
go check out the chat. I just sent something in there.
Oh
Oh,
snap!
that makes sense, Blackleg. He said, "I think the punishment should be once he uses the move, he's blind, just like the show." But I'd say maybe he has to roll something to see if he passes the check or not, to see if he does become blind.
Right.
Well, the trick with
Or if
the
he
trick
stays
with that player,
conscious,
the trick with that player is he just
or if he
really
stays,
wanted to win.
oh,
Yeah, I bet.
main character vibes. Is that what I'm hearing?
100%,
Oh, that's
100%.
fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
If you
realistic
could
eye
ask
right
me,
there.
I like to play as as a supportive person for all players. I like to
So,
be the role play support, as well as like if the role play seems like it might be dying out, I'm like I try to jump in there and be like, hey guys.
No,
But
I feel like in like any TTRPG campaign that's going on, every player is the main character, but not always at the same time.
Right. Right.
oh,
I can agree.
oh yeah,
Everyone gets a
you
spotlight.
missed it, guys.
Mhm.
You guys missed it. I was wrestling a robot, Dragon Ball Z style. It was sick.
You were so lucky. So yeah, in session 2 of my campaign, basically the way that it works in the system is like you just roll for your attack. If you're the one attacking, you roll your attack, and the other person rolls their tough check, which is like the equivalent of a con save. And it's just the enemy rolled so low. He rolled so incredibly low. So Star had said he was running up to grapple a malfunctioning robot. And if he had failed on his roll, I did have a question prepared that I'm really actually annoyed I didn't get to ask. And my question was, if he failed, was like, so do you feel as if your character is weakest at his wrist, his elbow, or his shoulder?
My arm was gonna be gone. My arm was gonna be lost. I was about to lose my entire arm.
I
But
was-
sadly, my character is just that guy. And
it's kind of funny, but like when I'm DMing, I like to think up ways to phrase a question to players that will hopefully make them go, "Wait, what did you just say?"
oh my god.
I said, but you rolled high and it was fine. It was fine.
But thanks to Ian and Matt, I've very much been interested in trying other systems other than D&D, just because, don't get me wrong, 5e is a good system. No matter what, it's solid. Don't worry about it. But I have been especially since we're a TTRPG server, we're not just a D&D server. I like to branch out and try other systems, and that's why that's how I came across the Fist system, as well as since it's also one of our greatest supporters. Shout out once again, Claymore Games for being super cool.
I am curious to try that one out because I've never seen it. I've never seen anybody play
Yeah, I
it.
can't wait. I seriously can't wait to play it.
I know you've talked about it in this podcast already, but holy crap, the character creation. Oh my fucking god. That was
Oh my
so
god,
funny.
we did it so wrong, but the
I didn't
characters
want to
that came
say
out were the
anything.
best. We did the rolling of the dice so poorly, and then I talked to her afterwards. She was like, "You did it wrong." I was like, "He still rolled a 666," and she's like, "That's crazy."
I would argue that we did it exactly right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
No,
I love how we
it was a
turned
lot.
a normal base campaign into not so normal anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm really excited to see where we go with the first campaign. We're going to be running it. We're going to have a session 0 next Sunday just to get our bearings. I'll give you guys the Vanguard Knoll, their first memo from their handler. And then sooner or later, I'll probably create another one, a one shot on the side just for some mission ops. My one shots, to be clear, will be very short, just because they'll probably be more combat heavy and less questions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um,
One shot would be
Danger
straight
Zone
to the
doesn't do
point.
questions.
Little intro into it, finish.
exactly.
You don't call Danger Zone when you want answers to questions. You call Danger Zone when you want lots of people to not be there anymore.
Do you
What
want to
did I
explain
just
what?
walk back into?
Do you want to explain what Danger Zone is?
So in Star's new campaign, it's based on like being part of a private military corporation. But because we hadn't decided when the campaign was going to be, like what night it's going to be on, I didn't know if I could commit to being a full-time player. So my suggestion was like, can I be kind of like a floater, as somebody who shows up every now and then? And Star was saying like, okay, yeah, you can kind of like be a member of your own private military corporation. And immediately I was like, its name is Danger Zone.
Love it. I love it.
So I gave him a new term, which would be operational free unit. So he and his other compatriots can handle missions on their own when they feel like it. as well as banding together if they want to.
It's it's not. I would like to say it's not my fault, but my character does have a characteristic that apparently is like storyline breaking for what Star had planned. It's not my fault, but it is funny.
I love it.
I didn't even roll the dice, so you can't even hold me responsible for the die roll for it.
Well, Pickle's a literal lycanthrope, bro. Like, and a
Jeez.
stand user.
And
Hang
a
on a second.
stand user.
My phone's ringing. Sorry, guys.
You're,
No worries.
You're good.
Do you know what a stand user is, Matt?
No. What?
You ever seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? You ever heard of that anime?
No. I've heard of it.
So
I've never dove in.
There's this really fruity anime called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and for those who are listening and are big fans, just know I'm a big hater of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I am not a
Yes.
fan, but I
Yes.
do
I'm not
understand
a
the
fan
premise
either.
behind it.
I'm
I
not a
do
fan
understand.
either.
See, Blacklight
wait.
gets it.
Oh wait, can we rip on JoJo here without getting yelled at?
Yes, I can't stand the anime.
Blacklight
But for those who
loves
don't know what a
JoJo.
stand user is, real quick, a stand user is basically someone who harnesses the power of whatever this fucking spirit is, and they can bring their this spirit into the corporeal realm and either use them to fight or enhance their own person.
So dope. So dope.
Yeah.
They basically have an
And fucking
imaginary friend
Pickle
that's
got a werewolf form and fucking a stand.
real.
So I was just like, fucking okay, my bad.
you know the joke that I've made about JoJo that makes fans of it really upset? But I always laugh and I say, like, the way that they draw it and animate the people in JoJo, I feel like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is what you would get if you took an alien who had never seen a human being before, and you just gave a written description of what a human being looked like, and then told the alien to draw an anime. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is what you would get from that.
No, you're so right. And your brother is trying so hard to defend this anime, by the way, in our chat.
I told you.
He's trying so hard. He's in the chat. He's like, I love that show.
Yeah, he likes JoJo a lot.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
also
humans-
like
humans-
JoJo a lot.
Humans
I
don't
don't think
stand
he's
that
watched
way. They just
any of
don't.
the new stuff, but they are super flamboyant and chat at the same time, just like he said.
I hate it.
I
That's
like
such
so
a
much.
category to hit. How do you hit that? How do you Chad and flamboyant at the same time?
It's a
You have
very
to watch
specific
it.
fetish.
You got muscles, but you're wearing a skirt.
It 100% is.
Yeah, that's
Like-
it actually.
No, it 100% is, and it's super uncomfortable. I know for a fact, and I'm no offense to you, Blackleg, JoJo fans are fucking feral. I can't get behind that community.
Something about another grown man cosplaying as a grown man wearing a crop top. Just
Why?
I'm just a
That's
guy
why are they-
playing a guy.
In JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, nobody has a shirt that covers their navel.
no.
Yep.
Well, actually, every
you know
belly
what?
button should
There
be
is
free.
one. There is one. His name is Jotaro. I think he's the third JoJo, and he actually
okay.
wears a school uniform outfit that looks really fire. But everybody
yes.
else, yeah, they're all
the most
crop top
confusing
and,
storylines ever. The whatever the fucking the JoJo universe. Each JoJo has to die in order to come back and become the next JoJo, who does oro over and over and over again until you get to the next JoJo who does the exact same fucking thing.
I mean, I think you did just sum up the entire show.
I think
Right?
Except
the
there's a
stand
very
gets
gay
passed down or
vampire
something.
who's very mad at the entire family too. You forgot the gay vampire that stalks him for generations.
Yellow.
Dio, just the ultimate hater, you know. He's like pranking a
Apparently-
5-year-old.
Apparently, he's so broken though, like he can untap the world if he wanted to.
No, extra. You know, Adri just made Adri fucking fermented vanilla extract in the house using vodka.
What?
I just thought like we are bringing so much hatred on us.
Oh
The
my god,
JoJo
that's
fandom
fucking
is
strong though.
Yeah, the JoJo fandom it does not take kindly to this kind of talk.
Hey,
Oh my god.
it's adjacent. It's JoJo related. I hope you guys are ready for this. Do you guys remember that singer JoJo from like 2003?
You talking about
Oh
the now like pregnant
No,
JoJo?
no,
no, that's JoJo
not.
Siwa. He's talking
Yeah,
about JoJo. Get out right
yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah,
The
yeah.
end of you and
Oh,
me.
I
wow.
met her on a ferry. Isn't that
What?
crazy? Yeah, dude. I was
Did you know who she was?
no, I had no idea.
Because I was like,
No
I fucking wouldn't.
way.
My sister,
Everybody knows who JoJo is. She was like every kid's crush.
I didn't know. Like we got off the ferry, we went to a place we called Hat Island, and my sister was like,
I don't,
"Do you know you were just talking to JoJo?" And I was like, "Yeah, she told me that's what her name was." And my sister's like, "You're such an idiot." I was like,
You're
"Okay."
such
okay.
You're
my
just like,
future ex-wife.
I thought it was a weird name. I
Probably
don't know what
so
to make of it.
thankful that you talked to her like a normal human being and wasn't like
Oh,
fanboying. So
I
that's
wasn't.
cool. That's good on you.
I'm like Star. I'm not very normal. I'm sure I was like, "Do you like the cool pockets on my orange pants?" You know,
Oh
like-
yeah, I would have said that's fucking real stupid. I would have been like, "Yo, did you know? Did you watch that video? Listen, dude, I scare my boss sometimes. I'll be sitting there at the front, like I work in like hospitality, so I'll be sitting there at the front desk, and he'll pass by me. I was like, "Hey, did you see that video of like the one cop chase and like the one lady ended up swerving into like a pickup truck and ended up killing everybody?" And he'll be like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm
No,
fucking weird.
I was the kind of weird that had the zip off pants that went converted into shorts, and they were orange, and I thought I was the coolest dude on earth. I had to show everyone. I'm like,
That
check this
is-
out,
I
shorts.
that
had
is
a
cool.
pair just like that. Orange
Oh my
and
god, I
everything.
also had a pair just like that. Oh my god.
Did you guys also meet JoJo on a ferry to Hat Island?
No, where I'm from, my we didn't have a fucking ferry nearby at all. Best we had was the waves and a surfboard.
That doesn't sound like a ferry to Hat Island to me.
No.
I'm trying to think. The only
met a-
celebrity I've run into one
met a
celebrity
celebrity.
kind of, but it was much more terrifying.
Oh,
It was actually like I was in Toronto and it was like on the train, which is really weird. But like I'm just kind of looking across this guy, and he's like sitting in the train under the seats across from him, like, "Are you Joe Schilling?" And like I don't know if any of you guys would know who Joe Schilling is.
Name something he's in.
He is. I don't know how many times he's been a world champion, but he's a kickboxer.
Ah,
No.
you,
And it was
you fighting nerd.
Well, it was just funny because I kind of looked at him and like, "Are you Joe Schilling?" And he went, "Yeah." And I was like, "Cool." And immediately kind of like went back to looking at my phone because I'm like, he does not want to talk. He just. It's just like, okay. It's like, okie dokie. I'm a big fan, sir.
that's the equivalent of being like, this is the quiet train, actually. So,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I need you to shut up for a second, please.
Yeah, like have you ever had that moment of social interaction where you go up and start talking to somebody and you can just see like that flat blank look in their eyes and you're like, oh, this is not welcome.
Oh yeah.
yes.
Trying to think, have I ever interacted with someone cool? I don't know. I probably did, and I forgot. There
That's
was a
so
lot
cool
of-
of you. That's the coolest thing you've ever said.
I met
Yeah, man,
you
I
guys in the
probably
UFC.
met, the governor of Texas. I don't know.
When you live in New York, you meet a lot of famous people.
Yeah. I'm sure I've told this one. I've got Chris Pratt used to terrorize my town.
That's cool.
What?
Yeah, he worked at this place called the Chicken Drive-In, and it was like the Friday hotspot. Like that's where like they made killer milkshakes. But me and my crew, because we were a crew, there's the mini mart that was in the same parking lot, and Chris Pratt would go on the intercom of this. It's a giant chicken with a speaker for its mouth, and he'd just be like, "What are you two doing? You need to leave." And they're just like it got us every single time.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. He also once told me I can eat a lot of cereal, so that was pretty cool.
Did I meet somebody famous?
No.
Oh.
I fully interacted and had pictures and saw a demo with Tyler Florence.
Tyler Florence? Huh.
I'm gonna look at
I remember another celebrity I met was a guy named Alistair Overeem. Same thing. He
yeah.
was
No way. For real?
Yeah, well, he was doing like a meet and greet at the gym I used to go to. But the funny part about the story is my now ex, at the time we were currently together and happy and all that, had a massive crush on Alistair Overeem, to the point that she had told me, like, he's on my exception list. If I meet him and things happen, you can't get mad about it, okay? And like I remember, like, we're going to this meet and greet, and I was like, "You're not going to hit on him." She's like, "Yeah, I am." And I'm just sitting there going, if he wants to hit on her back, what precisely can I do about it?
Absolutely nothing.
I had a plan. I had a plan, and if he started hitting on her, I was going to put my face in his chest and start to weep.
Oh, or motorboat. Or motorboat.
I was just going to aggressively cry at him.
Well, that's cool.
Everybody. Oh,
Zolo has dinner with the sons of the main family every Thursday from the Goodfellas.
What?
What the fuck?
Huh?
That's crazy.
Wait, like the actors in the movie, or like descendants of mobsters?
Every Thursday?
Every
I'm
Thursday?
guessing from the show. Every Thursday, though.
With the sons of the main family.
Well, you have an amazing opportunity to show him some TTbtalks stuff.
Exactly.
Because we usually play on Thursdays.
Slide our link. You should get them in a Discord chat with me.
Just kind of actually, Goodfellas. You know what? Nah, don't mention us. We're good. It's cool, actually. I'm cool with not getting murdered.
This is the actual family. Yeah, that's
that changes things. That changes things. Hey, don't worry. Hey, don't mention
the
me.
actual family. I'm good.
We good.
I'm so good.
Actually,
we're so good.
I would be cool with a
you tell
handshake,
me
like a
your Discord,
virtual.
You're also going to be good in a few seconds here.
Everybody's good. As long as everybody kicks up to the boss, everybody's going to be good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
I know you talked about it before already, but actually having it in front of my face right now, this is a really great design.
What,
for
you
this
talking
logo.
about the logo?
The logo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
sick.
staring at it. It's just so
I'm just staring at it.
Fire.
Yeah, it really. So the premise behind it is that it's a Japanese steampunk aesthetic.
Yeah, I see the cherry blossom.
Yep, and you have like a sword in there, as well as just like clockwork, and cogs and whatnot. Also, I just remembered, I never met anyone. I'm not cool, but my family has. So my grandfather, right, Papa. I hope you're okay right now. I know you're I know you're still busy in California, so I hope you're good. But I don't know if anybody knows does anybody know who Van Halen is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to high school with them.
Oh, that's fire.
That's
wild. He remembers when they performed at the talent show.
Did they do Hot for Teacher?
And then
how crazy would that be now to be able to say, I saw Van Halen play in my high school?
And then he also shook hands with JFK.
Ooh.
He saw what?
He shook hands with JFK. My family used to own a really interesting company. And it was a little bit of an environmentalist kind of company. And JFK personally came and said, "Thank you for the work you do," and shook hands with my grandfather.
Jeez.
Much respect.
That's sick.
That's about it, though. That's about as cool as I know shit goes. But
you
yeah.
guys know the song "Somebody Please Call 911"?
Somebody call 911.
No, not that one. It's a old. It's like it's it go like someone please call 911. Tell them I got shot in the bottom of my
Ooh.
heart. It's an oldie but goldie.
Okay. Okay.
I met him in the city because he was starting his own skateboard company, and he saw me and my friends skating, and he gave us skateboard decks.
Oh,
And I thought
that's
that was really interesting. I didn't know who he
That's the
was, and he
best
was like,
publicity you can get, by the way.
he
Giving
was like,
away
"You
your
know who I
shit.
am?" I was like, "Nah." He was like, "This is my name. When you go home, tell your parents. They'll know who I am." I was like, "Okay." So I told my parents, and sure enough, they were like, "Oh, that's the guy, Des." And then they put the song on. And besides him, I met a famous skater, old skater, named Lance Mountain. And I met him while I was skating at the skate park one day. And it was funny because the night before, I had just watched the documentary of skateboarding, and Lance Mountain was one of the featured skaters in the documentary. So it was just hilarious that the next day I would go to the skate park and I seen him. I'm walking up the stairs and I'm like, holy shit, are you Lance Mountain? He's older now, obviously, but you can still tell. And the way his face lit up, because I don't know when's the last time somebody outside of his circle actually like physically came up to this guy and was like amazed that they're
you.
seeing him, you know? So
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
expression made my expression even happier because I felt like I just made his day by just being like, holy shit, are you fucking Lance Mountain, you know? And it was really cool. He signed my board and I kept it moving.
That's
Met
awesome,
a
Yeah.
lot
man.
of famous skaters. Yeah, I met a lot of famous skaters while being at skate parks, like Paul Rodriguez, Lizard
Nice.
King. Like, man, I love these guys. It's the skateboarding community is really cool and tight. Also dangerous at the same time because people will get you into stupid shit. But you just gotta watch what you're doing out there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's my hot take
I
on
tried
celebrity
skateboarding
status.
once.
Ooh, and
So
you broke
I'm
your
so
elbow?
just some clarification. When I was a kid, I was pretty fucking tall. And now I'm really tall. But when I was a
I was about to say,
kid,
you
I
shrunk?
was very lengthy, and my friends used to make sure, or I call them friends. The kids in my class made sure to let me know that, and I actually had a nickname in baseball because I would hit the fucking ball so hard to the fucking outfield, and it can go all the way to the left field, right? And I'd still get caught out on first.
Ooh, so slow.
Slow, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, my legs were fucking long, but I didn't know how to utilize them properly.
Did your knees hurt when your legs hit the floor? No, I'm just
But
being serious. Like the vibration from your feet slamming the floor and then traveling up to your knees. Like, do you feel that difference?
I didn't feel that until I was in the military.
Mm,
That's a bad
definitely
That's
time to
when
pushing your
start
body
feeling
to the
that.
limit.
that was a terrible time to start feeling that.
Yeah.
It felt like my knees, as I had to go through shock therapy, um, because of it. When I was in the Coast Guard, that sucked. But besides that though, I tried skateboarding once, and my younger brother, who was in the chat, he tried teaching me for the longest time, and I could not get it to save my life. I sucked so hard trying to fucking ride that skateboard. I fell on my ass. I tried doing a ollie or whatever, like, and I would still eat shit each time.
It happens, man. I I still barely can perfect a good ollie while moving. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just skate because I like to move. I
Yeah.
You ever
just
seen
want to
that
move
anime?
faster than walking.
You ever seen that anime called Skate? Like with an eight, Sky 8. My bad.
You mean
Infinity.
skate the infinity? Yeah, fucking love that shit.
Yeah. Adri loves that anime. She made me watch it. She was like, "Watch this."
Waiting on a season 2, right, girl? If only.
He said you're waiting on a season 2.
Well, he said
She
it
said it's never
way
gonna happen.
cooler than that. Let's,
You think so?
let's
Yeah, I mean, it was like 4 years ago when I watched it, something like that. So if it doesn't have a second season by now, then it just didn't get enough play, probably.
They
right.
took down my favorite anime. I'm so sad because to go buy it, to buy the actual entire season and everything. Guess how much it costs?
Uh,
A lot.
50.
3 McDonald's cheeseburgers.
A lot more than 3 McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Is it Air Gear?
Nope, it was called Jormungand. It was about an arms dealer.
Jormungand.
So, on a completely different topic, I have a question about the fist system.
Go for it.
So I've just been kind of like scrolling through, right? And
Yeah.
I'm looking at the rules here. So like for if I say like I want to shoot that guy, you roll 2d6, right?
Yep.
But like with our starting sheets, we get 0 to all stats, right?
Yep.
So it says like 6 on an attack roll is a failure,
Yep.
right? So like if I'm rolling 2d6 and I have +0 in every stat, doesn't that mean even if I roll a 6, I will, like, if I roll the highest possible, I will fail still?
No. So this is how the system works. So rolling anything below a 6 is an automatic fail, and you have to take according to the system, you take a punishment, right?
Hmm.
There are some things in the game, like some traits that give you a +1 to your damage, or to not just your damage, but to also rolling for damage.
Mhm.
But anything below a 6 is a fail. Anything a 7 or an 8 is a partial success, which means you do hit them, but something happens to you as well.
Mhm.
Anything above a 9 or a 10 or actually a 7 to 9 is a partial success. Anything above a 10 is a success. No, nothing goes wrong. And then double 6s is a perfect success, which means you hit them and something good comes out of it too.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like, if we're rolling 2d6s and for the first few sessions we have +0 to add to anything, even if you roll a 6, you would still fail, wouldn't you?
Yes. The system is very. It can be
It's
very.
it's very
It's going to be
unforgiving.
very unforgiving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because like I'm looking at my character sheet and I have plus. Well, actually, that's not true. I get +1 in creative because of some of the stuff I got.
Yes.
But like, yeah,
Unlike
so like if I was
unlike
going to try
Cole,
to
who has
shoot,
a -4.
oh my god, yeah, he can never try to lie to anybody. But yeah,
Yeah.
so like I'm looking at it, like I would roll 2d6, and basically the only way I could get like a successful attack roll with it set up that way is to roll 2 6s.
Nope. As
That's-
long as you roll,
Or is
as long
this Ian's reading comprehension coming back to haunt him?
as long as you roll a 7, technically you hit the target.
I know,
And
but
you-
if we're rolling 2d6s and we have +0 to everything, rolling a 7 is impossible.
2d6s, so you add them together, right?
Yes.
So in we're gonna blame this on you being sick. We're gonna blame this on you being sick, man.
I am dumb. I thought it was like rolling with advantage in D&D where you roll 2 dice and take the
Oh,
No,
higher.
gotcha.
no. You roll 2d6 to add up the total.
Okay. And therein lies my fundamental misunderstanding.
It's just like date night, Ian.
So no
I know,
matter what,
except
you
for-
I was
fail
just-
is the greatest thing ever.
I know. I was just sitting here going like, but I don't understand. I don't. Yeah, that
Something
makes
is
way more
Also,
wrong.
I'm adding a new rule though. I am adding a new rule.
Oh, I just read it wrong because it says right there, player rolls 2d6 and adds their most relevant attributes. I just assumed it worked like D&D, where it's like you roll 2 dice and take the higher result. Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes way more sense. That makes way more sense.
Nah, just going cold turkey.
But if you roll snake eyes, so 1-1.
Something bad's gonna happen.
Oh, something terrible is going to happen. So there is, the ultimate success. That's going to be considered the ultimate fail. So
Yeah, that's fair.
And I will be fucking with your troops because of that.
I think you flip it. I think you make double ones the perfect success, and you make double sixes the ultimate fail. And people are like, "Yeah,
Just-
sixes," and you go, "Nah,
Nah,
I got you."
that ain't
Maybe
good.
they-
Ah.
No, but I'm really excited to run it. I'm happy you asked that before we started playing. That could have gone wrong.
It
You're
could have been a
like,
lot
my
funnier.
I couldn't shoot this guy.
I'm just rolling. I'm just reading a rule right now. When a PC rolls Snake Eyes during combat, the mode of play shifts to sudden death. During sudden death, all damage is doubled after applying it, and armor is rendered useless.
Ooh,
I'm gonna take that out though. That's the problem.
I was like, that's insane.
I
No,
love
that's
that.
still
Oh my
pretty
God.
cool.
Oh my! And then listen to this final part of it. Sudden death applies to everyone and lasts
Yeah.
until someone dies. Holy shit!
No, there's a reason why I need to take that out. No, it's like I love her rules. Bia created quite the system, but it is a very unforgiving system.
Yeah, the sudden death ruler. I'm like, oh my God, this is. I like how it's like this goes until one of your players dies.
Well, that's why you just keep Kevin around. Just some guy who's meant to be the one who dies. Everyone just takes aim at him. And they're like, all right, good. We're out of it.
Yeah.
We need to go
Yeah.
find a new Kevin. But
Does anyone want to explain to Matt how your characters level up?
Oh well, oh yeah, like it was a weird thing where we had to pick it. What was the name of it? It's
The
not.
roll.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the roll.
I'm scrolling back up to see if I can find it right.
Yours is a wild card.
Yeah, it's like where is it? Wild card. So, wild card. Where the hell are you? It's alphabetical. It shouldn't be this hard for me to find.
Should be at the bottom.
Yeah, I say this is all organized in some weird way. You mean alphabetical, Ian? Jesus.
you mean the way everything's always?
As the way that you level up in this, apparently it's more like role play based than like, oh, I killed 5 enemies, so I got this many points for it. So I chose wild card. And it says, describe your primary vice or source of pleasure, such as money, romance, thrills, or pain. Advance if you got your fix during a mission in a way nobody, including yourself, expected. So I only level up if I can like somehow creatively indulge my character's vices during the mission. That's the only way I can level up.
Dude, I love that. I love that.
And like some of them are. I don't even think wild card is the craziest one.
No, that's very tame, honestly. I'm pretty sure Cultist was the craziest one in my opinion.
So I've been kind of thinking about it a little bit, how I would make the wild card thing work. And considering that I also rolled the 666 one with Xeno, I've thought about it. My character does not understand the limits that human beings can be pushed to before they die.
Yep.
And so he will be finding creative ways to test those limits.
Oh yeah, I forgot your character was a.
Hey, no, you're not.
He just got a special condition. We're not going to say it. We're not going to say it.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm not saying anything. That's all. I'm just a very forgetful person.
Well, I was going to say we're not going to say it, despite the fact there is somebody else in the party who also got that.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
No,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll have to try. What day are you going to be playing that?
So
Sunday.
the main campaign will be on Sundays, but if like I told Ian, if you can scrounge together 4 dudes, I'll run a one shot.
What time are you running it on Sunday?
11:30 p.m.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, I'm a late night gamer.
Night owl right there.
Yeah, I was very clear. I was very clear. I told everybody I was like, I will be running games at very late at night.
Yes, I will be tucked in bed at that point. I might listen to the first half hour of it.
It's like going to sleep to it.
I like being awake at night just because it helps my brain flow a lot better.
Jacob, if I'm listening in, I need you to tell me to go to bed because something's gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're listening in, I'm gonna text you and be like, "Hey, bro, you want to draft up a character?"
No, don't do that to me.
Yeah, he's just gonna try to loop you in. He's not gonna kick you out.
It's
I'll be like, "You
more
want to
than
join the danger zone?"
it's more than likely I have to wake up at 4, so I should not be listening in.
And say, Danger Zone would be happy to have you.
Oh, dude,
Um,
I'd be so down. I'll make something.
I really appreciate you guys having me on as
Yeah,
your
brother.
featured guest today. I do unfortunately have to step out though. I have some pickle sales to make. I have to go
Ooh.
deliver those right now.
Okay,
Amazing.
okay. I actually should probably eat food. I have nothing in my stomach except for whiskey from last night. So
That's what I'm doing right now.
yeah.
I feel like now is probably a good time for me to go
Thanks
take
for having me again.
Hey, you're the man,
All right.
Pickle.
Have a great rest of
Yeah, I'm
your
going Pickle.
chat.
Yeah,
And
well,
yeah. Tabletop for the boys.
for the boys, he's out just like that. What a drop.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
I'm gonna go take my head is full of infection nap.
Ah, that's a good thing to do.
All right. You have a good one, Ian.
So sweaty. It's so sweaty no matter what I'm doing. All right, take it easy, guys.
I see you, Ian.
All right.
And,
Well,
and
this
just
is
like
where
that.
we all say goodbye, and it's
That's
only
it.
us two.
Yeah.
I have to go be a fat ass and eat some breakfast. Adri's
Yep.
also here, special guest appearance, last minute, as we're logging off.
What do you got to say, Adri? What's the world need to know right now?
Stay in school.
Do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Unless you're supervised and in a safe environment.
I need someone to supervise me then. So I with that we got a winner of a contest coming up soon. Stay tuned. Hit up the generals. If you're a new person, pop in and just start saying hi to us. We're nice. I promise we don't bite a lot and hard. Little nibbles.
All right.
We outie. Deuces,
Have a good night.
mooses.
Have a great day, everybody. Sorry, I'm so not used to this morning shit.
See you guys.